Hey friends, family and neighbors, welcome to my channel Kitchen Flavors of Home. I believe what you are is God's gift to you and what you become is your gift to God. So today I'm preparing a very special dish. It's called Mutton Bhuna. So to begin with, I'm just gonna add some ghee, desi ghee. With this, I'm gonna add a little oil. Maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. We're just going to let this heat up a little bit, and then I have about 4 to 5 onions that are sliced. Now this I am going to fry and saute this till it is nice and brown. So as I'm sauteing this, now I've used only 3/4 of my onions, and I have kept the rest. When I add the mutton in, I will add those onions as well. So now I'm going to saute this till it's nice and brown. Now as we're sauteing the onions, okay, we want it a nice brown. Now to this, I'm just going to add a few coriander stalks. Okay, few coriander stalks, and then I have some slit green chilies. Now keep frying them because this is bhuna gosh, so you have to keep frying and frying. This is where all the magic happens. Once the onions are sauteed well, then everything else will follow. Now as you can see that the onions are well sauteed. Now to this I'm going to add the mutton. So here I've got about 600 grams of mutton. Okay, so I'm just going to fry this a little bit. Now as I have mentioned earlier that I kept the balance of the onions, so now I'm going to add the balanced onions. Now these raw onions that I have added is because now that the onions will sweat and it will release all the flavors now. So we're just going to keep sauteing it well. As we continue to saute the mutton, now the raw onions are sweating, as you all can see, and the water from the mutton also is releasing. So we're just going to continue to saute them well, and we are going to add a few powders now. So here I'm tossing in some turmeric powder, some red chili powder, and some coriander powder, and just some salt to taste. Now I'm going to stir this, and we are just going to fry all this well. Now as we continue to saute this, at this time I'm going to add ginger garlic paste. So we're going to saute this also. As we continue to saute, we are just going to add a little pepper powder to this. Stir this in well. At this point, we can see that the oil is releasing. Now, I'm just going to add 2 finely sliced tomatoes to this. Going to give this a quick stir. Now to this, I'm just going to add 1/2 cup of hot water. Now we do not want to add any cold water to this, so I've just added just a 1/2 cup of water. Now this I am going to cover and pressure cook it for about 8 whistles. Now to continue with our recipe, I'm just going to dry roast some ingredients. So here we have some cumin, some peppercorns, and 1 black cardamom. So quickly we're just going to dry roast this. We don't want to burn it up, so on sim, let's gently roast this. Now as you all can see that the cumin and everything has roasted very well. Now I'm just going to give this a grind. Now let's just open the cooker. Wow guys, look at that. I'm sure the mutton has cooked perfectly well. I love the color of the mutton as well. The aroma is lovely and it looks delicious too. Now as the mutton continues to cook, now here I'm just gonna add about 2 tablespoons of curd. Now just a small tip guys, remember when we are adding curd to always keep the stove on sim so that the curd will not break up. Now here you can see that the mutton is very well coated in the masala. Now we're just going to garnish this with some coriander leaves. Now to this we're also going to add the grounded masala which we had roasted earlier. Now give this a quick stir. Now there you go guys, our mutton bhuna masala is ready. Now this we're just going to plate it up. Thank you all who are watching our videos and commenting on it. We do appreciate that. Continue to watch our videos. Don't forget to like, to share and to subscribe. There you go. Now this can be eaten with chapatis or with any type of rice.